Hi guys, welcome back to the Humble Gamer channel. I am the Humble Gamer and this is my next career scenario. We're on the Glasgow to Edinburgh route, or the Edinburgh to Glasgow route, depending on which you prefer. We're only doing one activity because they are all the same. It's either Edinburgh to Glasgow Express day or night, or Glasgow to Edinburgh Express day or night. So we are doing the Glasgow to Edinburgh Express, and we are of course only ever inside the cab because we are doing this like a professional would do it. So obviously last time you saw me I was up, I'd just finished the delivering timber to Corpac on the Fort William to Mallaig line, and I am vaguely, you'll notice I'm vaguely moving south, so I've got this, and then after this next few videos will be on the West Coast main line between Glasgow and Carlisle, and then we shall be doing the port road from Carlisle to Stranraer. Doing it, we're never doing every single scenario, but we should be doing a selection of scenarios. What annoys me is that I'm sure there is always a button for having a light inside the cab, and there doesn't seem to be one here. Just frustrating. But anyway, we are due in at Edinburgh. It's now 22:13 in game, as you can see it's winter, and we are due in Edinburgh at 23:12, so just about an hour from now. Stopping at Falkirk, Polmont, Linlithgow, Haymarket and Edinburgh Waverley. As another class of engine comes in. Class 170. As I said on the Fort William route, I am me and diesels nothing. So we park at 22:15 because that's the service we for the 10:15 evening from Glasgow to Edinburgh Waverley. Obviously, I don't know how much scenery we'll see, but it's late in real life, and yeah, just a gentle run is what I need. So actually this has turned out about as well as could be expected. So here we go. There we go, and we are away. That's a noise, that's a sound I know quite well, that horn. I'm guessing the U there on the signal means up. Ooh. He's dark. Yeah, minus 6 points for speed, that's not a massive issue. Inside a tunnel, but it's still dark. We're going for 1 in 50. It's not 15 mph all the way through the tunnel, is it? That seems slow. Not unfeasible, but slow. No, but that is the speed. That's what we've got to do. Alright then. While I'm in the tunnel, so yes, I'm in a class 170/4. I'm sure there's usually a button for a cab light. Apparently genuinely not in this one, so this is what I could be able to see. Oh, there we go, 30 mph. So I can put a little bit of speed on as we head towards Falkirk in 21 miles. This is going to be some high-speed passenger running tonight, because once you get out onto the main line of this, I think it reaches 80, 90. I'm not sure, but I think it does. So bunny. That's how it sounded. She sniffed my leg. Oh, wow, without headlights you can see nothing. I always thought it was the L button to get up a... to get up the interior cab light, but apparently not. Oh, here we go, now you can really... that's because we're up to 40. Yep. Still here, AWS, still here, still in control of the locomotive. Yeah, obviously like I said, I didn't do all the scenarios on the West Coast Island extension, and I'm not going to do all the scenarios on every route I do, because I'm going to try and pick interesting ones. For example, like this one, there's only really one activity to do, and that is do an express between Glasgow and Edinburgh or vice versa, so I thought I'm going to do the one. Whereas on other routes where there's more operational interest, you'll get more scenario videos from me as we move basically around Britain, and cover as many routes as we can in this long playlist. It's going to be fun. I'm enjoying it. I really enjoyed the Fort William and Malay stuff. I like the fact that I'm doing a nighttime run, but I certainly never done a nighttime run for you guys before. I'm not sure I've done a nighttime run. I've done a couple, but not many. On train sim in general, so let's go to 50. Oh, we're in ScotRail livery. If anyone's interested, for those of you that are interested in such things, we're in first ScotRail livery. Yeah, we get a section of 50 here, then we get to 85, so we can get to, it's saying roughly quarter an hour. Pardon me, to get to Falkirk High. As we come through the outskirts of Glasgow. Yes, if you haven't seen, if this is the first one of my career scenario videos you've seen, I try to do them all from within the cab, no exterior shots. Because that's what you'd see as a driver, an engineer. That's what you'd see. You're able to look around and see the external view. Right now, we can go up to 85 mph pretty shortly. Lovely. So let's start seriously opening some taps. Let's go to speed and then coast, I think. A wintry, cold evening in Scotland, central Scotland, between the two cities of Scotland. Or, I should say, two of Scotland's cities, certainly the two biggest and probably the two most famous. So we're going to go flying through central Scotland now. Central southern Scotland, because central Scotland is mountains, lots of mountains and beautiful scenery. So we go through Bishopbriggs platform, and this is what we can aim for. Yeah, now the limit is 100 mph, so we can properly gun it through the night. That would be cold on your face. 75 mph winds. 20 past time on a snowy night in Scotland. At the moment it's saying I am 3 minutes early at Falkirk. So there might be a few more fade-ins and fade-outs on this video. Just so you're not sitting watching me going, well, passengers are loading. Unless I can think of anything interesting to say, which is very doubtful. Very doubtful indeed. 22 minutes past 10 on the game. It's 22 minutes past 11 in real life, so me and interesting conversation at this time of night don't usually go together. As my gorgeous fiance Charlie will attest. It's not snow, it's not currently actually coming down onto the windscreen at the moment. Yeah, it's raining a little bit, but nothing that I can't see through. I think it's supposed to be snowy, isn't it? Oh, this is nice. This is very nice. There is something relaxing about. There are certain games that are generally just relaxing to play. I find Train Sim relaxing. I find Euro Truck Simulator relaxing, and I find Banished relaxing. Those are games that I can just put on at night, and I literally just want to wind down if that's all I'm looking to do. Obviously I'm recording for you guys, but this is still winding down as we go through another station. I don't know which one. Wasn't marked on the map. It's not on the hood map anyway. Centre where we are on an actual map. We've just gone through Lenzie. Which answers that question quite nicely. So keep us back up around the 99 MBH mark. But yeah, I know obviously I'm recording this and speaking to you guys, but I still find this relaxing, particularly at night when there's nothing much to do. Like I said in the Fort William one, in the third episode of Fort William, this was freight trains late at night are also quite relaxing. This is quite relaxing because this is a fairly simple passenger run, nothing much going on. But yeah, a late night freight run, I can imagine, I can see me, as we go on to other routes, I can see me looking for late night freight runs just to relax. And hopefully it's a relaxing watch for you guys. That's I try not to do, I can do very loud and emotional and aggressive commentary, but I try not to for Train Sim. I try to keep it reasonably calm and level so that if you guys are watching late at night, or because both myself and Charlie, we watch videos to fall asleep, very different kinds of videos, but we both watch videos to help us sleep at night. And so if you're watching this for that exact reason, I hope you sleep well, and I hope it is as relaxing for you as it is for me. Only, and for those of you that are trying to rest, or if you're just watching this to relax, whether it's relax and go to sleep, whether it's just to relax in general, I shall try and keep use of the horn to a professional minimum. So you're not gently dozing off and suddenly have a horn blaring in your ears. We're going through quite a populated bit of Scotland. The way they've built the route, not the developers, obviously the original navies that the developers have followed. There's pockets of population, but not a lot of sort of quieter areas as we rush through, I think, Croy platform. Not Croy platform, it's Croy station. Still 10 miles to go, so we should be there. It's on the timetable at 22:37. It's saying 22:33. We're going to be again about 4 minutes early. And I'm not even speeding, apart from those 6 points very early on, where I did speed a little bit. Gorgeous scenery. The rocks coming past. We're going through a rocky cutting. Absolutely lovely. for an urban route, this is actually quite a good looking one. I've travelled on it myself once, I think. Going back a few years now, because I have family that live up in Scotland. So yeah, I've gone to see them. I've obviously had to use the trains around, predominantly Edinburgh, not so much Glasgow. But I used to do my first job out of university as an actor was I did some touring theatre work for a company called M&M Productions, and they were based in Ayr. So Ayr to Glasgow was a fairly common little route if I fancied a trip into a big city during rehearsals. Didn't do it particularly often, but didn't often have time. Very full-on job, didn't get many days to relax. For those of you wondering, acting is not the glamorous profession that it's painted to be in certain quarters. Not at the workman level. If you get big and famous, then yeah, you get to see a bit more of the glamour. But even then, it's still not particularly glamorous as a job. I'll wait until 5 miles to drop the accelerator. Yeah, still here. Still here, AWS. There's something about it, it's different. It'd be different if I was driving a steam locomotive. That would be a bit more involved, but driving a diesel with that gentle hum is quite nice. There's another train, shorter train. We've got 2 3-car units, I think it said. Yes, so we've got 6 cars, 6 carriages. I think in this instance we actually, even in Britain, we call them cars now. I don't imagine it's particularly full. Not at this time. Maybe a bit early in the evening, doing a very busy route, but not at 10:30. Even between Glasgow and Edinburgh, not at 10:30. Okay, so let's just cut that throttle for a bit and coast towards Falkirk. Obviously, it's a combination throttle and brake lever. You don't have a throttle and a brake lever in this particular locomotive. I say that as if I know anything else about this. I don't. I've travelled in them, I guess, but I don't know anything about them as a class. They're good for commuter traffic, I guess. 2.5 miles away. A little bit of braking. Yeah. Still here. Still here. Possibly going to sneeze. So, if anybody is listening to this for relaxing purposes, there is a chance I might sneeze. I don't think I'm going to now. But I shall give you fair warning if it becomes apparent that I am going to sneeze, so you can turn your volume down or take your headphones out. Or if you are listening to this while asleep, subconsciously you'll be prepared for the sneeze. Of course, if you're listening to this in the middle of the day, then, you know, hi. It's been relaxing for no reason. One of the reasons I've slowed down quite so early is because A, I want to make sure I get all the stops right, and B, I've got 4 minutes to play with. I am well ahead of schedule. so I can afford to slow and to progress gently along the line. Another bit of brake. It's now coming towards the 1.5 mile mark. We are coming to Falkirk High platform. And there is of course a corresponding Falkirk Low platform. We don't touch it for obvious reasons, we're on a different track. Slow us down to 50 mph. I'm also thinking that actually if I don't get there like ridiculously early, I'm not going to be sat still for an inordinate amount of time. I don't think I've actually ever had to. I respond anyway. I press the Q button to respond to those little beeps, which are the automatic warning system. But I don't think I've actually had to because I've been below the speed limit every single time I've gone over one. So at no point have I actually been required to respond. I still do. Habit more than anything. Plus, it's damn annoying if you miss it because you get emergency braked. And you have to then start up again, but from an absolute dead stop, and it does no good whatsoever for your career mode score. So now we should be within visual range of, says the Star Trek fan. Yes, there we are. There's Falkirk platform. So a little bit more brake. Probably quite a bit more brake now. Because we're actually not genuinely approaching Falkirk. We're actually now in the platform, so I actually think I've got that pretty well. Just a little bit of power just to get us up to the absolute end of the platform. And there we go. Lovely. Tell you what, actually, while I'm away, because I will be fading myself out here because we are well ahead of schedule, so I've got about 4 minutes to sit here and wait. If you want me to do a number of nighttime scenarios that are just designed, like a whole playlist of just relaxing train journeys, let me know, because I will do them. You know, where I talk a bit less, other than maybe just announcing where we are and a couple of bits of chat about the scenery or something. But I will do some, if people ask for it, I'll do some general, like, you know, relaxing train journeys that are designed to help people relax, doze, sleep, whatever. Either way, I shall see you when it's time for us to leave Falkirk. Okay, we're back and we are good to proceed to Polmont, which is the very next station on the route. So let us go. So 95 mph speed limit as we leave Falkirk. I think that raises pretty swiftly to 100. Again, but I think it's mainly for the tunnel that we're about to enter. So it's going to go very dark. Oh, that's a nice sound. The clack of the wheels over the track joint. You don't hear it an awful lot in train sim, but there it is. Oh, love that sound. Absolutely love that sound. That's the sound that can make me fall asleep. Not so much the hum for me personally, not so much the hum. Or the chuff, depending on what. Or the whine if you're using an electric locomotive. It's the clack of the wheels over the track joints. I'm not going to get up to 100 miles an hour because we're only 2.5 miles, pardon me, away from Polmont, so there's a very different point. And again, we're already going to be 2 minutes early, so it's up to about 60, 70, and then I'll go for 60, and then just coast for a wee bit. Because again, if I'm a little bit late at Polmont, I've got time to make it up at other points between Linlithgow and Haymarket, for example. So first service. Quite an empty bit of countryside this really. The irony is that there's almost certainly civilization on either side of the track, but you can't see it from the track. Still here, AWS, still here. Am I supposed to leave Polmont at 22:44? So definitely on time to do that. So let's put a little bit of brake on a less than a mile from the platform. And presumably what we can see around us is Polmont. Town, district, suburb. I don't know exactly how you'd describe it. Anyone from the area? Do leave a comment, let me know. Speed limit's 90 here, but given that we're roughly half a mile from the platform, I'm not accelerating. We'll just take it nice and gently into the platform. Some nice track formations around here, because you've got lots of different lines all meeting and converging at various points that serve various bits of the Glasgow and Edinburgh conurbations. Okay, this looks like it's going to be a more smooth stop from my point of view. Yeah. Just a gentle hiss of brake. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's not bad. And again, we've got another 3 minutes to sit here. We won't sit here for all 3 minutes, so I shall fade myself away again. Yeah, do let me know if you want to see some more relaxing train sim stuff. And obviously, if you're watching this just as a normal, in a normal humble game of train sim situation, let me know if there's any other routes you'd like to see or any other sort of content you would like to see. Just comment down below and let's see what people want to see, because I shall do what I can. Either way, I shall see you when we're ready to depart from Polmont. We are ready to proceed to Linlithgow. So that's what we shall do. Get speed up to 90 and 100 miles an hour. We've got 4 miles to get to Linlithgow. It's saying 22:51. It's saying for us we shall be so we should be at 22:49, so we're running ahead. there's some civilization there at Polmont. So, yeah, so Linlithgow is in 4 miles. Haymarket is the next big one, because between Linlithgow and Haymarket there's about 16 miles. And then Waverley is right next to Haymarket, so again we'll get up to speed a bit for Linlithgow, then we shall slow for Linlithgow, and then there'll be the long stretch between Linlithgow and Haymarket. Yeah. Don't know how the last few days of your real time, because obviously this is all pre-recorded, don't know how the last few days of your real time been for you guys out there. Guys and girls, I should say, you folks. But yeah, I needed this tonight. I needed a good, fairly low, effort, fairly simple, gentle train ride. This was nice. This was very, very nice. Now we've still got a good half an hour of it to go. Unless I can manage to rush us through to Edinburgh even quicker than I have done so far. Oh yes, 2.5 miles to Linlithgow, so let us slow this up. Other tracks, I don't know what we're going, actually what we're going past here. Oh, that's the line up to whatever SRPS is. I don't know, I don't pretend to know, so if anyone does know, let me know. Oh. Ah. So there is a double yellow signal, so I need to slow. Is the next signal showing yellow? Is there a train ahead of us? Is that signal showing green? No, it's showing single yellow, so... Ooh, I'm going to have to do some actual driving. Which means presumably the next signal will be red. May not be by the time I get there. I'm behind. Freight, maybe, do you think? Doesn't really matter, I'm still on course to be early at Linlithgow. There's another service in the opposite direction going towards Glasgow, passes us by. Folks, I can't actually see the signal, and it's green. Oh, that's good. I mean, like I said, it doesn't really affect us because we are going to be ahead of time at Linlithgow once again. Walled entry. This feels urban, or at least suburban. That's how I wanted Ballyhoo to feel, and to a certain extent Pilgrimage on my Sodor route. If again, if you're new to the channel, don't know what I'm talking about, check out the Sodor snippets playlist in the description below. You can enjoy the Sodor route I'm building. At the moment I have no plans to release it, but that may change over time. That is another really nice stop from me, though. I'm quite happy with that. There we go. Lovely. Well, in that case, I shall await the passengers to finish boarding, and then we shall press on from Linlithgow to Haymarket. So I shall see you in but a few nanoseconds time. And once again we are successful, so now we head to Haymarket, and this is going to be another bit of serious high speed running, so let's get those engines up to speed. We've got the best price guarantee, activity rent-a-car. Best price guarantee according to an advert in Lithgow. Yes, we now go to 100 mph and we can fly through the central Scottish belt countryside once again. And that's in 16 miles, and then Waverley just beyond it. So we've got a good, yeah, about half an hour to go. Ooh, there's a freight train next to us, pulling hoppers, presumably of stone. Could be coal. Could be coal. Being pulled by a couple of class 37s, I think. As I've said before, diesels are not my forte. Not my forte at all. I'm assuming that my microphone is still picking me up. Give me one moment. Yeah, good. That's positive. Don't know why I've done that, because I need to get everything else sorted now as well. My apologies. There we go. Lovely, that's an insight into sort of things I think about while I'm recording. Mainly, am I still being recorded? Which is quite an important question when you think about it. For any recording situation, not just for YouTube. Again, long, straight bit of track this, and flat. Oh no, 1 in 400, which, to be honest with you, a train set like this is not going to notice at all. This time I might actually sneeze. Oh. If you were watching this to relax, I apologise. Excuse me. It'll be the nearly midnight in real life. Catching up with me. Speed limit coming up. There's a touch of brake just to get us below the 80. Again, nice little grey brick cutting that we're going through. That feels to me, that feels suburban to me. That's this sort of architecture. That says to me you're in towns, you're in cities, and you are ferrying people where they need to go. Just about dropped to 80 in time. 77, so 78 mph. It's a junction, that's why. Where's the other bit of that go then? Winchborough and Dalmeny. Yes, we're definitely getting closer to Edinburgh if we're going past Dalmeny. So I believe that Dalmeny, that's on the way to the Forth Bridge for Edinburgh. After Dalmeny, I think it's then. Yes, because Dalmeny is I'm sure Dalmeny is the stop before South Queensferry, and then you cross the bridge to North Queensferry. Yeah, yes, it is. The 5 Circle is a route I will probably be investing in. At some point in the future, particularly if it comes up on a steam sale. So I'll be able to go from Edinburgh up to, I think it goes as far as, certainly as far as Dunfermline, if not Dundee, in that route over the Forth Rail Bridge. Difficult for the trains to go over the Forth Rail Bridge. My main aim really in terms of routes I'm buying is to complete the East Coast main line, so to be able to go obviously on separate routes from Edinburgh down to London, so I can run an LNER Express. Just because I like the fact, as I said in the Christmas Santa special this year in 2020, last year in 2020, when I went from York to Vicarstown on my solo route via different routes, but they all were interconnected routes. Just speaking slightly, I'm going to lose 10 career points. So not the end of the world. And now I'm going into another 100 mph zone anyway, so there we go. Get the engines running once more. As we now enter some electrified parts of the route. But yes, it'd be nice to run like with an A4 or an A3 Flying Scotsman run from London King's Cross up to Edinburgh on subsequent routes. And then probably the West Coast main line after that from London all the way up to Glasgow. I've got a fair bit that I can already get from Glasgow to Settle. That's a more difficult one to complete because I'm not sure every part of that route has been built in Train Simulator yet, professionally or otherwise. Oh, excuse me for yawning. Apologise. I don't know if even if you guys aren't watching to relax, I'm apparently doing it to relax, and it seems to be working for me. Mind we are 5 miles away from Haymarket, so it's probably time I start to slow regardless, so that'll probably be that for the engines. Also because again we're going to be arriving at Haymarket 2 minutes on time, 2 minutes early. 2 minutes on time. Foolish, foolish boy. But yes, we shall be arriving as it stands a little bit early at our penultimate station of Haymarket, so I can afford to slow early, and again to make absolutely certain that I don't overshoot the platform, and also it means that if there are any signals against us, double yellows, yellows or reds, it means that I can slow us nice and efficiently. Where are we going through now? This station we're going through is Edinburgh Park. I do believe we go past Murrayfield. At some point. Home of Scottish rugby. I'm not a rugby fan, for the record. I just know that because it's a landmark. My dad's a rugby fan. I think he prefers rugby union to rugby league. I know there's a difference. I think one's played with slightly less players. But other than that, I have nothing. Joining us from the left is, I believe, the line up to Dalmeny. And on to... yes, it is. And on to the Forth Bridge up towards Queensferry. And Dunfermline, etc, etc, and then eventually Dundee, Aberdeen and Inverness. That's a route I might invest in at some point as well, the Inverness to Kyle of Lochalsh line. That's one that interests me. I prefer stuff like that. They're scenic routes, don't get me wrong, I enjoy routes like this, the big cities and the commuters and the heavy passengers and stuff, but I've always preferred smaller, out of the way, odd little routes. Ah yes, here we are, there is Murrayfield on the left. So I'll put a little bit of brake on because we're coming up to a 40 mph speed limit. Yes, there is Murrayfield, bathed in purple light for some reason. I know the Scottish rugby team have a purple thistle in their emblem, but I didn't think it was quite such an important colour to have it. Have the stadium bathed in it. You may have noticed a couple of different liveried Class 170s in there. It's a motive power depot. I'm not sure which one, but I can check that in a moment as we pull in now to Haymarket Platform 3. That's an intercity set. It is. It's northeastern, so it's that'll, from Glasgow, Newcastle to Glasgow, maybe even York, maybe even further afield. Might even be London to Glasgow is probably a bit far. So yeah, I reckon. Probably Newcastle to Glasgow, as we now point to Haymarket Platform 3. It's going to be slow for Haymarket Platform 3. And we hopefully stop at the right place again. I'm getting good at this, Gone a little bit far, but I'm still not at the end of the platform. So yes, we are ahead again, so there shall be a brief pause. Before I do, let's have a look at the motive power depot we went past. Oh, Haymarket depot. LDS to Aberdeen, something to Aberdeen delayed, that big one that went past us. And then there's the Edinburgh Glasgow Clean Street. Going the other way. Yes, I'm going to sneeze again. My apologies if anyone is watching this to relax and that did affect your relaxation. Tell you what, since I'm obviously sniffling, I shall see you when we are free to depart Haymarket and head on into Edinburgh Waverley. That was another successful train stop, Edinburgh Waverley in 1 mile. So let us complete our journey. don't think we're going to get that elusive 4-figure score, but we are over 700, so we have at least got, I think that gives us a gold star. But we're in the tunnel again, and I think we're in a tunnel for much of the journey to Edinburgh Waverley now. In fact, we're going underneath Edinburgh, because Waverley is a gorgeous station. Gorgeous in the shadow of Edinburgh Castle as well. We need to start slowing because the maximum speed we can go at any point at the moment is 35. Because as we get closer to Edinburgh, everything slows up. That'll be enough of that. Good, a green signal, that's positive. I'm assuming they will be mostly green signals at this point. I have no proof of that, I just think that they probably will be. Yes, here we are. Yes, we agreed. The red is for someone else, that's fine. We're going to lose some points here. Yep, there we go. £36 points. Oh, that stings. But anyway, yes, here is Edinburgh on our right. Somewhere up there is Edinburgh Castle, I'm sure of it. There it is, in fact. There's the Edinburgh skyline. As we now enter Waverley proper. I'm going to do a bold move now, I'm going to get rid of the wipers. Yeah. Those wipers are gone. And there are the sounds of busy Edinburgh Waverley. All around this lovely station Edinburgh Waverley. Absolutely gorgeous. Busy as all heck, but lovely nonetheless. Now, arriving at platform 14. A little bit of brake on. That'll be enough for us as we see some serious traction. And yeah, so that is that, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed that sort of late-ish night, gentle, more relaxed view. Like I said, if you have enjoyed that, this is just part of a normal playlist. But if you have enjoyed that and you want more of that sort of style of general, just relaxed, gentle conversation, hopefully less sneezing, quieter nighttime videos, let me know in the comments. I'm more than happy to do that for folk. Obviously it'll be mostly diesel traction unless I specifically get asked to have a steam traction one, which I shall do. I mean, I'll do a mix anyway of electric, steam and diesel, but yeah, so if you have enjoyed that specific style, let me know. If you have enjoyed it in general, please do like and subscribe. Check out Train Sim in the description below. Check out my Train Sim playlists in the description below. That is my the rest of this Train Sim career playlist. There is the Train Sim workshop routes playlist. Oh, 908 points, nicely done. There is also the Train Sim Sodor Snippets playlist. Also check out my Railway Empire playlist if you're into railways in general. Check out the annotations on the screen you're about to see. Thank you ever so much for watching. I was me, that was Train Sim on the Edinburgh to Glasgow route. Next time we'll be playing the West Coast Main Line, Glasgow to Carlisle. See you very soon, guys. Goodbye.
There are several wizards trying to attack something.
I'm on my way.
There's a baby wizard. At least I assume these are wizards.
Did you just bump one of them on the head?
Yes.
This is an NPC.
Oh!
Please close the doors afterwards, because these guys cannot defend themselves for anything.
I don't think that's going to be an issue. I have to go and totally not mourn the death of some villagers that I may have killed. Goodbye.